It's just, how does I wonder who C418's inspirations are. Okay, what the fuck? Let's turn that down a little bit. But I mean, seriously, this guy makes such good. He just banged this shit out. I mean, he just. Do you ever? I think about this all the time, but this game was just a small little game, and it has like one of the best soundtracks. It's nothing insane. It's not some crazy orchestral arrangement that will, but it's just so like so much beauty in the simplicity, and it's just I don't know how, a beautiful mind came up with that music. Truly a beautiful mind. Simultaneously like wonderful and then also demoralizing as like someone who also tries to create music. You know, the wise man in me would say not to compare myself, but it's pretty hard not to. Even to just like random people on like TikTok and stuff. Well, I mean, now I've deleted it, so I won't be doing any of that anymore, but that is something. Okay, all done here. I don't really know what my next move is. I think I just need to finish up this this farm. Well, maybe I need to start stacking with blocks. That's 9, right? No, this is 9. This is 8 block. Let me just... Gotta be efficient. Cool. I love it's so funny. Yeah, I'm gonna have 6 stacks of diamond at some point. Nothing, no big deal. So how do I want to top this off? I think the roof won't go higher than like the block above this block. So I'm gonna put these pillars one higher all across the board. Well, actually I'm gonna sleep is what I'm gonna do. But that's the build idea so far. Once I finish this, I should positively sleep. I hope the dryer's done soon. My laundry alarm went off, and I went and checked, and the shit in the dryer is still sopping wet. I mean, to be fair, I stopped the washer early, so I think it didn't really get to like do whatever it does in terms of it does a little bit of drying, but not a whole lot. It was like sopping wet, not just damp. So that was kind of a stinky move by me. That was a bit silly to do, but ease whiteies. I really need more wood. I need to just go somewhere and I need to do some deforestation. That's what I really need to do. That's step 1 to this whole operation. I haven't been doing a good job at doing my schoolwork, or at least like I'm doing just barely good enough, I think. And I keep going into my day thinking, I'm just not going to do schoolwork today. And then like once every like 4 or 5 days I do schoolwork. It's just weird. And it just makes me stressed out all the time. You know, I was looking back and there was this time when I was on my mother flipping grind. Why are you jumping like that, man? You look like a goon. Like a ragoon. But I was just on my grind. I mean, to be fair, I was literally taking general ed classes, like chemistry and statistics, and I think one other class. It was, I don't think it was particularly important to my major or particularly difficult. Okay, he's reaching. But, I was still on top of it. I basically had my work broken up for what I would need to do for the week, and I would just go and I would do it. Okay. I would just go and do it. And I was cooking. Well, I mean, I cook now, but, it's not as organized, which I guess is, not necessarily a terrible thing. But, I was on my shit. Actually, low-key, one of the meals I made that I was eating during that time was kind of rancid. I was trying to make spaghetti and meatballs. Well, not spaghetti and meatballs, but spaghetti with like ground beef in the red sauce. It wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't like a full bolognese or something like that. It was just that I liked, I just wanted some protein in there. And basically the way that I added the sauce to the meat basically made all the sauce kind of just evaporate and then soak into the meat, I think. And it basically was just noodles with ground beef. That's basically what I was eating. And it was very greasy. Well, not very, but it was pretty greasy. And I was gobbling it up. I was like, man, this shit is good. And then like it was literally ground beef and noodles. Like that's what it was. Sure, the ground beef was saucy and had good flavor, and the noodles were nice, but still, it was ground beef and noodles. Not the worst college meal, but it ain't great. It ain't steak and potatoes, I'll tell you that. Did I get everything? Yeah, I guess so. But all that is to say, like, I used to be doing better. And that was actually fully before the relationship that I recently ended, I guess. And leading up to it. And you know what, man? During that time, I didn't give a fuck if I was banging anybody. I didn't give a fuck what people thought of me, really. Maybe not to the full extreme where I didn't care at all, but like, I was just doing me. And I need to get back into that. That's what I want to be, but at the same time, I romanticize being so sad. I really do. And if I get happy, then what the fuck am I going to talk about on here? Come on. I got a YouTube channel to run, folks. I need some material. So you can stay tuned for some more life-altering events that will push me to the brink of insanity. You can watch as that slowly takes hold. Oh, I heard the wind noise. Trying a new mic angle. It's kind of weird the way I'm doing it, but it's fine. Oh yeah, Lava Lake with the Rose. We talked about that once. I was like, yeah, that shit's so cool. Shit's freaking awesome. I think I have this bad habit. I've done it in a few different academic quarters where I just I get behind in the class and then it's just over. I never make that comeback. Like I'll pass or I'll get like a B or something, maybe even an A, but it's always like I'm just doing shit when I absolutely need to and not doing things that I don't absolutely need to do. Like I'm in this class for game design. It's like foundations of game design. And man, this shit is dumb. There is so many tiny little assignments. And, I used to just be like, all right, I'll just do the big ones and, do well enough. But the tiny ones, they're kind of adding up. They're kind of adding up a little bit. You can only get so many 15 out of 18s on the critical writing. You can only do that so many times. And so I'm actually starting to question if I will pass the class, which is a stressful notion to think about. But again, man, it is what it is. I haven't failed a class yet. And so, what's nice is that my parents wouldn't be like super mean about it or anything, and they might be a little disappointed, but they know that I'm gonna figure it out and that everything's fine. They treat me like an adult now, which is cool. And another thing is internships. I'm in CS game design, and getting a computer science interview is just not easy at all. Even my friend who's been grinding that shit like his life depends on it, he hasn't even seen that much success. I mean, he's seen some success. I'm not trying to make it sound like he's fucking failing, but like he definitely has better qualifications than me, and even he is having like he's not doing like he's not getting every single interview or anything like that. He's not getting all the interviews ever. Which is a little bit silly of me to say, but yeah, it's just so demoralizing. I tried to work at the 24-hour fitness near my house, and they were like, yeah, we can maybe hire you in January. And that shit ruined my day. I built up the courage to go in there and be like, can I speak to the manager about working here? I want to work here. You fucking idiot. I want to work here. I want to work here. Shut up. But yeah, it was, and then they were nice. It's not like they were mean to me, but I was just like, I had already kind of like hyped up to my family that I was going to be getting this job. And it's not the most crucial thing in the world. Like, let's not blow it up to be more than it is. It's a job at 24-hour fitness. But I just, want to have a little extra cash and, be able to relieve my parents a bit in terms of the expenses I put on them. And so I was like, yeah, I'm going to get this. And they were like, oh, that's great. But now it's like, I'm going to get this in a little bit. Not right now, in a little bit though. And that's just a little bit embarrassing, to be completely honest. Well, it's not embarrassing, but it's like, I feel like they would be at least a little bit disappointed, which I really, really don't want. Really don't want that. And yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be going to Japan in the spring with my family, which is quite exciting. But they were like, yeah, save up your money for when we're in Japan. I'm like, haha, yeah, I'm gonna save the shit out of this money. Man, what fucking money? You got no money and no bitches. No money, no bitches. Does that look good? I should have just done on the... Okay, I do like it. I'm gonna give it one more layer. It would have been bad if I didn't like it. I would have not only had to spend a lot of time breaking the glass, but I would have wasted a lot of glass. Can't be so impulsive with this. What am I gonna put on top of this? Maybe just like stairs to make a simple little roof. Yeah, that goes hard as fuck. I'm hard. What? Yeah, I'm a little silly tonight, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm pretty tired. I might actually I might call it, because I do need to get to bed. It's almost 2 a.m. I am a drowsy little boy. I mean, we made some nice little progress. Had some nice talks, you and me. Sat you down on the armchair. Oh yeah, we're sleeping. Oh, this is making me tired. I would nap here so hard. I would nap here.